Alright, so to properly demonstrate evict, I'll need to set up a proper situation, but manage is located under the settings menu of the Q menu of hardops. So if we hover over it, we can read the tooltip, and basically the tooltip is pretty self-explanatory. My goal was to make it as clear as possible when it came to conveying what it does. Left clicking it brings all renderable shapes into the active collection. So if you're the type of person like me who tends to keep his main object in a particular collection until it's time to replicate it and use it other places, then this is a good tool for you. Evicting will actually remove cutters from the scene that are not actually being used for renderability and place them in a cutters collection, and even make one if it doesn't exist. Sync will actually help make sure that your render settings for your viewport are the same in your render, ensuring that your render comes out looking exactly as you intend. The good thing about sync is that you can just select the main object, and whenever you run it, it will run on its children as well. Collect will bring all renderable items into a collection and actually name it the same thing as the file, and this is useful for something like Power Link, where you could link things in. And if you have this used, you can have like a smart collection that has only the most important items that will omit cameras and lights and things like that, and basically bring in only the best things that you want to see, ensuring that you get a very pristine, nice looking collection. The good thing about collect is that you're also able to store light configurations in case you're the type of guy that wanted to link light collections. However, that's something that's a little more excessive, and I feel that KitOps is more optimal for re-importing light rigs that are being reused over and over. Not to mention the light rig system is capable of just storing a light rig and recalling it over and over. So basically, Scene Mod Assistant is there for you when you're dealing with a more complex scene. But to show like some of the basics of it in action, like unify, the best way to show it is to set up some booleans, of course. So we'll just Shift A, add a cube, do some differences, and we're just setting things up, and there we go. And we could just mirror this over to the other side with modifier. And so let's say that we had everything in a single collection. And you're probably wondering how this stuff happens, where you end up with your cutters in the same collection, but it happens. And so if we were to go under our settings and we were to click on just unify, it would just basically unify everything that's renderable into the same scene. But because it's nothing on screen, there's not a lot to see here. So the next level of it is control clicking, which is unify, or well, is evict. Evict will throw the cutters out of what you're looking at and put them in a separate collection called cutters and turn off the visibility, just allowing you to finally work in peace. So if you're using tools like Decal Machine and KitOps, these definitely come in handy for helping you really get your scene together if you're trying to unify things for reuse on a greater level down the road as part of larger scene management. But they are something that, you know, are there for you to use in a pinch. They aren't needed for every situation, but there are very particular situations where basically scene mod assistance may be essential, and for that reason this is there for you.